Welcome to Eastview High School for tonight's district matchup between the visiting team, the Georgetown Eagles, and your home team, the Eastview Patriots. Now the starting lineup for the visitors. Shortstop, number 21, Eli Hellman. Second base, number 2, E.J. Davis. The catcher, number 19, Zach Mazot. First baseman, 25, Reese Bell. Right fielder, number 6, Landon Howell. The DH, number 20, Riley Leininger. Left fielder, number 3, Klaus Sizemore. Third baseman, number 5, Logan Smith. Center fielder, number 16, Andon Petty. And pitching, number 4, Wade Denton. And the rest of the Georgetown Eagles. The Eagles are coached by Jordan Vieira and Chad Payne. Now the starting lineup for your Eastview Patriots. Left fielder, number 9, Ben Berglund. Second baseman, number 2, Ryan Pullen. Center fielder, number 11, Tyler Huerta. Third baseman, number 10, Jesus Santana. Shortstop, number 8, Daniel Boyer. The DH, number 13, Joe Quintanilla. Right fielder, number 15, Rendell Ellis. Catcher, number 16, Andrew Godinez. First baseman, number 14, Gary Torres. And pitching, number 5, Logan Niederhauser. And the rest of the Eastview Patriots. The Patriots are coached by Matt Pullen and Kevin Ram. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Eastview High School. We've got another one ready to go here tonight. The crosstown rivals, the Georgetown Eagles, have come to Patriot Park and are looking for their 8th win on the district season. They enter at 7-2. That's good, tied for first place. Eastview enters still just the 1 win on the season against Glenn. Although Eastview did drop against Glenn on Tuesday, couldn't quite hold on. They had a lead in the 7th inning, but Glenn was able to walk it off. So the Patriots split the season series with Glenn 1 apiece. And now they've got their sights turned to an excellent Georgetown team who sits at 7-2. Going to go ahead and take you through the standings here. We've finally got a little bit more distance between some of these teams. Liberty Hill, Cedar Park, and Georgetown all sit tied atop the district standings at 7-2. Rouse, a bit of a surprise here. They've already dropped their 3rd game of the district season. 6-3 for them. Leander 5-4. Glenn 2-7 with the win on Tuesday. Marble Falls and Eastview, they're tied at 1-8. We're getting started right on time here today with Eli Hellman leading things off. It'll be Logan Niederhauser on the bump for the Patriots, Wade Denton on the bump for Georgetown. It'll be Eli Hellman, the shortstop, leading off. Second baseman E.J. Davis hitting second, and catcher Zachary Mazok hitting third. Niederhauser starts him off with a swinging strike, and we are ready to go. Hope you're all doing well. Jack Farrell here on a Thursday night. The 0-1, it's going to miss outside for Niederhauser. It's our first and I believe only, actually no, we did have a Thursday night game over my spring break back early at the beginning of the season, but this is our only other Thursday game that we will have on the schedule. Here's the 1-1. That's just inside there. Getting going on a Thursday for Easter weekend, as here's the 2-1. As that swung on, fouled off, so 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the leadoff hitter for Georgetown. Next game will be next Tuesday. The 2-2 from Niederhauser. That's just upstairs. The count goes full. Niederhauser working quickly. The payoff pitch. That's just off the plate, ball 4. So Georgetown is aboard with their leadoff hitter. That's a walk.
Number 2, E.J. Davis.
So E.J. Davis to the plate with 1 aboard with nobody out here in the top of the first inning. Logan getting his first start since back against Leander. Went 5 innings in that one. It was an excellent showing for him. But now he has walked the first batter he faced after a full count. That's going to miss to E.J. Davis. The Eagles fan base traveling very well here this evening for a 7 o'clock start. The throw over, and they've got him. Eli Hellman fell asleep on the base paths. He's going to get picked off for out number 1. So with a ball and no strikes to E.J. Davis, the bases are now cleared. That might be the first pickoff of the season for Eastview, a first successful attempt. They've had plenty of throwovers throughout these games, but they finally got somebody. And that's a big out to get the leadoff runner down, and now 2 balls, no strikes to E.J. Davis. Good move from Niederhauser. So 1 out. 2-0. That's going to catch the top of the zone. That's strike 1. But now 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Niederhauser comes set. The 2-1 delivery. As that's low and chopped, and that's going to be fair. It's going to skip over the base, and that is a tough play for Santana, as that one was looking foul all the way until it clipped off the bag, which of course indicates a fair ball and an infield single for E.J. Davis. So he replaces Hellman on first base. 1 aboard with 1 out for Zach Mazok. Left-handed hitter. Mazok playing catcher here today. Small lead for Davis at first as Mazok starts out with the ball. Reese Bell, the first baseman, is on deck. Big power hitter. Take you around the diamond for Eastview here in just a moment, as the pitch from Niederhauser is going to be inside and catch Mazok in the back. He'll head to the base with a hit by pitch. So E.J. Davis advances to second. And now 2 aboard with 1 out.
Number 25, Reese Bell.
Niederhauser yet to retire a batter at the plate. Brings up Reese Bell. And we'll take you around for Eastview. Of course, Niederhauser on the bump. Andrew Godina is getting the start at catcher. Joe Quintanilla going to be DHing here today. So Niederhauser not in the batting order. Gary Torres batting 9th at first base. Pullen at second, Boyer at shortstop. Santana, of course, at third base. And then from left to right field, it's Ben Berglund, Tyler Huerta, and Rendell Ellis. So one runner in scoring position. The first of the game for Georgetown comes in the first inning. As Niederhauser looking a little erratic.
Courtesy running number 23, Jacob Faltestedt.
He's got to settle in. Niederhauser checks the runner at second. Looks in. The 1-0 pitch. That's in there, strike one. Good get-right pitch there for Logan. Light breeze in the ballpark today. 78 degrees in Georgetown as that one's upstairs for 2 balls now. Niederhauser checks the runner. The 2-1. That's a big cut, and strike 2. Bell can't make contact with that one. As the count now even, 2 balls and 2 strikes apiece. Hellman walked as the leadoff hitter on a full count. Davis singled, and Mazok at first base with a hit by pitch. The 2-2. That's a swing and a miss. The first strikeout of the game for Logan Niederhauser as he gets Reese Bell.
Number 6, Landon Heil.
Brings up Landon Heil now with 2 on and 2 out now in the top of the first inning. Heil, the right fielder. Looking to bring in that runner from second base. Niederhauser going to try and settle it down after allowing all 3 of the first batters that he faced reach safely. 1 hit, 1 walk, and 1 hit by pitch. As that's in there for strike 1, just on the top of the zone. It's now 0-1. That's on the inside for ball 1. Niederhauser locating his pitches much better here in this latter half of the first inning. Getting a sign from the backup catcher Godinez. The 1-1. That's chopped foul down the third base line. The count goes 1-2. Now Heil steps back in, looking at a 1-2 count. Niederhauser checks the runner at second base, and this one's chopped to the second base side. Pullen is there. The throw over is in time. He gets it to Torres for out number 3, and Georgetown unable to score after the leadoff walk, the single, and the hit by pitch. A beautiful pickoff to get the first out of the inning on Eli Hellman. So Logan Niederhauser settles down and gets out of the jam. We head now to the bottom of the first inning. Ben Berglund will lead off for your Patriots. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to Eastview Baseball on Vype Live.
Honey, isn't it amazing?
What?
The sacrifice, the dedication, the grit. I mean, they really set an example, don't they?
Oh, well, no question. Today's high school athletes are truly special.
Not the athletes.
Well, who?
The officials.
Oh.
Today's student athletes are truly special. But there's something pretty great about the men and women who officiate their games, too. Like the way they're giving back to their communities. Officiating is a terrific way to stay in shape, meet new people, and stay connected to the game you love. But the biggest reason of all? We need more qualified high school officials here in Texas. And without them, the rest of us would have a whole lot less to cheer about. High school games need officials. High school sports need you.
Great call,
Interested in becoming a licensed high school official? Go to highschoolofficials.com to learn more and begin the application process.
Back into it. Eastview now coming to the plate here for the first time. Oh, I love that so much.
Number 9, Ben Berglund.
Ben Berglund, the left fielder, leading off once again for Eastview, coming off a 1-for-4 with a single and a strikeout. The first pitch from Wade Denton is a swinging strike to Ben Berglund. Going back with that old school top of the order, Ryan Pullen back in the second hole after his excellent game against Glenn, as this one swung on and roped over the infield. A leadoff single for Ben Berglund. Good job for Ben to see it. And he rips that one for a base hit. Brings Ryan Pullen to the plate after his excellent day against Glenn. 4-for-4, 4 singles. So it's Berglund, Pullen, and Huerta coming up here in the bottom of the first. Might see Jesus Santana now that Berglund singled. Trying to replicate that pickoff, but it's not there that time. Wade Denton on the mound. Is now Pullen showing bunt. He lays this one down, popped him up a little bit, but still a successful sacrifice. So Eastview playing some small ball here in the bottom of the first inning. Ryan Pullen laying down the sacrifice bunt. Brings up Tyler Huerta. Huerta 1-for-4 against Glenn with a strikeout.
Number 11.
Came in and had a very solid relief appearance before things sort of fell apart there in the bottom of the 7th. But hadn't seen that from Tyler. And he could be a useful arm out of that pen if they need him. Probably not today, but going down the stretch for the rest of the season. So Denton has one aboard with 1 out. A runner in scoring position for Tyler Huerta. Lefty taking, strike 1. Huerta takes this one, that's downstairs. A ball and a strike now to him. Berglund at second base with a decent leadoff there. The pitch into Huerta, that's going to catch the outside corner. That's strike 2, a ball and 2 strikes now to Tyler. Denton checks Berglund. The pitch to Huerta. He reached down low for it. Now he's got Berglund kind of out in no man's land. The throw back to second base. Now they got Berglund in a run down. He lost the ball. Berglund's going to have a chance. He's safe at first. No! He's going to be called out. It looked like Berglund beat the tag, but he's called out at third base. And now Tyler Huerta reaches on the fielder's choice.
Number 10, Jesus Santana.
Well, it turns a simple ground out for Huerta into a sort of a fielder's choice, and now Santana. As that one's going to get low, now Tyler's going to have a chance to take off. The throw down is upstairs. So Tyler Huerta into second base safely. Whew. Really seemed like Ben was safe there at first. Can't get the call. Brings up Jesus Santana. 1 for 3 with a homer against Glenn. Part of that 2-run home run 5th inning for Eastview. This one's grounded to third base. The throw over is low, but in time to get Santana to retire the side. A leadoff single from Ben Berglund. All Eastview able to muster there in the home half of the first inning. We head now to the top of the second. It'll be 6, 7, and 8 due up for Georgetown. Right after this, you're listening to Patriot Baseball on Vype Live.
Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype U program, same-day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today. What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live. We bring your teams to you.
Back in for the top of the second, Riley Leininger leading things off for Georgetown. Niederhauser back for his second inning. Starts with the ball upstairs. Leininger, the DH for Georgetown here this evening. The 1-0 from Niederhauser. Is that swung on and fouled back? It'll be Leininger, Klaus Kaisermore, and Logan Smith, 2 up for Georgetown here in the top of the second. As here's the 1-1 from Niederhauser. That's on the outside corner, strike 2. Niederhauser gets his sign, the 1-2. Missed with that one. Niederhauser, the 2-2. That's hit well into center field. Huerta ranging back for it, and he will be there to get the put out, a fly out into center field. Tyler Huerta making the play for out number 1. Brings up Ty Klaus Kaisermore. Number 3, the left fielder. Another righty in the lineup. Right-hand batter, right-hand pitcher. Was Logan looking in. Here comes the first pitch to Klaus Kaisermore. Beauty of a breaking ball in there for strike 1. The 0-1 as Niederhauser comes back quickly. That one outside. So ball and a strike now. Niederhauser, deep breath. The 1-1. That's inside. Good job by Godinez just trying to frame that, but won't get the call on it. The 2-1 now. Niederhauser comes set. The 2-1 delivery. That's hit well just under the glove of Santana. That's a base hit for Ty Klaus Kaisermore. He's thinking about second base. He'll have to be turned back after a good throw in from Ben Berglund out there and left. So a 1-out single for Ty Klaus Kaisermore out of the 7th spot. Brings up third baseman Logan Smith. Of course, the first plate appearance of the day for Logan. Logan v. Logan. One on, 1 out. Logan Niederhauser delivers. Ooh, that one just outside. A tough call for the Patriot pitcher. A ball and a strike now. Niederhauser looking over his shoulder at Klaus Kaisermore. Runner's going to take off, and Niederhauser just didn't see it. As in 1-0 now. Now the throw over. Klaus Kaisermore saw that one coming. Niederhauser. The pitch. That one well outside for ball 2. Two balls and no strikes now to the Eagle third baseman. Niederhauser taking his time here, another throw over. Trying to limit that lead there at first base. Still a 0-0 ball game. Niederhauser the 2-0. That's inside, that's his second hit batter of the game.
Number 16, Andon Petty.
Hey, Guillermo, here we go, kid.
Is Andon Petty now coming to the plate? Sorry about all the noise. We got big Georgetown crowd all around us. Have to cut the crowd for now. Brings up Andon Petty. Niederhauser with 2 aboard. That one's well upstairs. Good job by Godinez to just track that down. As Niederhauser's been a little erratic here to get started in this game. Not the sure arm that he has been throughout much of this season. Now with ball, no strikes. 2 aboard with 1 out here in the top of the second. Showing bunt. Santana comes up on it. They're not going to have a play here. Santana not playing up enough for that bunt, as it'll be a bunt single, a nice one for Andon Petty. So bases loaded with 1 out for Eli Hellman, walked his first time up. Ball and no strikes to Eli Hellman. His second at-bat of the day. Niederhauser just not close with a lot of these. So we've got time called. Godinez and the coaching staff are going to go out and have a conversation with Logan. Logan.
Hey, just watch. I'm getting like every word, just by the way.
Meeting at the mound over with. Niederhauser going to stay on the bump here. No action in the bullpen for Eastview yet. At the play ball signal. Niederhauser back to it. 2-0. That one upstairs, 3-0. Niederhauser, ball away from walking in the first run of the game. Sees how to places to put him. 1 out here in the top of the second. Ball 4. So a single, a hit by pitch, a bunt single, and now we'll walk. Brings up E.J. Davis. Base is still loaded with the lead. Davis singled back in the first inning. First pitch to him. That's on the inside corner, a strike. So Niederhauser back on the right side of things now. As this one swung on, lifted into center field. Huerta making a sliding catch. The runner going to come and tag from third. Throw well up the line, going to get by Godinez, and the other runners are going to advance as well. So we'll run scores on the fly out.
Number 19, Zach Mazon.
Brings Klaus Kaisemore home. And on the throw, Logan Smith able to advance to third, and Petty advancing to second. But now 2 outs. Brings up Zach Mazon. No sacrifice on the table here, but a base hit likely scores 2 more. 2 in the inning already for Georgetown, as here comes Niederhauser. This one swung on and fouled off of the leg of Zach right there. Hit by pitch his first time up. 1 of 2 in the game from Logan Niederhauser. Another lefty in the lineup for Georgetown. Nothing in 1. Here comes Niederhauser. That one drops in, but out of the zone for ball 1. Niederhauser looking in, getting the sign from Godinez. Checks the runner at second. The 1-1, outside. Niederhauser having a hard time finding the zone here this evening. As here's the 2-1. Upstairs for ball 3. Reese Bell on deck. This is Mazok looking to add on 2 more to double this lead for Georgetown. The 3-1. That's low and hit well. Beautiful pick there at first base from Gary Torres. Got that backhanded off a 1 hop, and that will retire the side. 2 runs do score, though, in the inning for Georgetown. Klaus Kaisemore singled. Logan Smith hit by pitch. They both came home. A pair of singles, a hit by pitch, and a walk for Georgetown in that inning. Scores 2. And now we head to the home half of the second inning. It'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up for Eastview, and that's Boyer, Quintanilla, and Ellis. We'll have that for you right after this. You're listening to Patriot Baseball on Vype Live.
Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.
Question. When you walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in Texas, who do you meet? Answer. Men and women who played high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on. Question. So where will we find tomorrow's leaders? Answer. High school sports.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Here in the bottom of the second, Daniel Boyer starting off with a strike. Wade Denton on the mound for his second inning. That one downstairs, a ball and a strike now to the Patriot shortstop. Boyer 2 for 3 against Glenn, a single and a home run, a solo shot, showing off some of that power. The 1-1 to him now. That one just upstairs for ball 2. Good frame job from Bazok, but no call. Now 2-1. Daniel looking to get Eastview aboard. Checks his swing, that's ball 3. Berglund reached as the leadoff hitter with a single in the bottom of the first inning. So here's the 3-1. He checks his swing, and that will not be enough, as Boyer is going to head down to first base with the walk. 5 pitches to him, 4 of them outside the zone. Daniel Boyer aboard with a leadoff walk.
Number 13, Joe Quintanilla.
So in both innings now, Eastview has the leadoff man aboard. Now they head to the bottom of the order. Joe Quintanilla DHing tonight, usually the catcher. Getting the night off, got to rest those knees. Quintanilla showing bunt. So he pops this one into the air, but foul into the net. Denton checks the runner at first. The throw is upstairs and able to get back in time on the throw over is Daniel Boyer. So now 1-1. Boyer a sizable lead there at first base. Denton comes set and he's going to try it again. Boyer, when they try the throw over on him, he doesn't like to slide back. But now 1-1 count to the DH for Eastview. Still showing bunt. It's now 2 balls and a strike for Boyer remaining at first base. Is now Boyer back again. Boyer with the sizable lead there. Another throw over. As you hear the message from the Eastview dugout telling him to get down, as he's stayed up on each of these throwovers here. The pitch, as Quintanilla able to get it down. The throw over easily in time, but Boyer up to second base. He's been much better in these last few games at the plate. 1 for 3 on Tuesday with a walk and a base hit. Ellis playing in right field. We've seen him playing left and right and on the mound as he takes the first pitch for a strike. Godina is on deck. Hadn't been in the lineup since last Saturday against Liberty Hill. We also got the start at catcher. Now 0-1. That one outside. So now a ball and a strike to Rendell Ellis. A hit into the outfield. Could bring Boyer home with the speed he has. The 1-1. That's swung on and fouled back. Wind blowing towards left field. As the 1-2 to Ellis. That one outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Rendell. Catcher Godina is on deck. First baseman Torres in the hole. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes Wade Denton. That's swung on, and that is going to be fielded by Hellman. The throw over is in time, so Boyer to third base now with 2 outs. Andrew looking for a base hit. Try and drive home the run, get 1 back.
Number 16, Andrew Godinez.
Against Liberty Hill the last time he was in the lineup, he went over 2 with a strikeout. First pitch to him is a swing and a miss for strike 1. Wade Denton looks good on the mound. Eastview doing a good job working up some of these counts against him. The 0-1, that misses inside. A ball and a strike now to Andrew Godinez. Ball and a strike. 2 outs here. That one misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. Denton trying to pitch around some of these Eastview hitters. The 2-1 from Denton. Fastball in there, strike 2. Some heat there. The 2-2. Upstairs, the count goes full with 2 outs. This one swung on and fouled back. That one into the net. The count stays full, 3-2. Another payoff. That one inside. Runners at the corners with 2 away now for Gary Torres. The world is yours. All right. Gary Torres steps to the plate, 0 for 3.
Number 14, Gary Torres.
Couple of strikeouts and a sacrifice against Glenn.
Number 7, Trey Walter, courtesy runner.
Got a pinch runner for Godinez. It's going to be Trey Walter, of course, the catcher, so we'll be back in the game for the top of the 3rd. Here comes Denton. A big swing and a pitch high for Gary Torres. That's strike 1. The throw over. Can't get Godinez as he gets down in the dirt. Well, the turf. Nothing in 1. That one inside to Torres, ball 1. Ball and a strike. Eastview first baseman takes that one outside for the 2nd ball. The 3rd pitch of the at-bat. As Denton hasn't been as crisp attacking these Eastview batters here this evening. As right on cue, we'll have a meeting at the mound. Mazok going up to have a conversation with his pitcher. Coach coming out. Don't see any action in the Georgetown bullpen, so we should stay here with it. Long discussion at the mound here. 2-1 to Gary Torres. He's taking our time with this one. Well, now we're ready to go. Wade Denton will remain the pitcher for the Eagles. Gary steps back in. Denton looking in. Checks the runner at first base. Well, on that one, Andrew could have taken a page out of Boyer's book. He was back well in time for that. Come on, Gary. Over the head of that second baseman. Another throw over. It's the 2-1. That's going to catch the corner of the strike zone there. That's a 2-2 count now to Gary Torres. Two count now. Wade Denton delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Big strikeout there for Wade Denton, as that retires the side for Eastview. Can't do anything with the leadoff walk to Daniel Boyd, another walk to Andrew Godinez. We head now to the top of the 3rd inning. 4, 5, and 6 due up for Georgetown. Logan Niederhauser out there for another inning of work. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype U program, same day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today.
Top of the 3rd. Reese Bell getting ready to lead off for Georgetown. It'll be Bell, Heil, and Leininger in this 3rd inning. 2 runs on 3 hits in the game so far for Georgetown. No runs on 1 hit for Eastview. So Bell back to the plate after striking out in the 1st inning. Niederhauser misses outside with that one. That's a ball and no strikes to the leadoff hitter. Bell playing at first base. Is that one just downstairs? Two balls, no strikes to Reese Bell. Here comes Niederhauser. That one outside as well. Bell got to take all the way on this one. The 3-0 from Niederhauser. That one in there, a beautiful pitch from Logan. Strike 1. 3-1. It's check swing, and that's ball 4. So the leadoff man aboard for the first time for Georgetown. Well, Hellman reached, but he was picked off at first base, so
Number 6,
a leadoff walk in the 1st and 3rd innings. Brings up Landon Heil. Riley Leininger also due up in the inning. Ty Klaus Kaisermore will be the 4th hitter if Eastview can't double him up. Niederhauser. The throw over. That's going to be over the head of Gary Torres, and scampering over to second base is Reese Bell. So throwing error on the pitcher. Brings Landon Heil to the plate. Now with a runner on second and nobody out. As Niederhauser's been high on a lot of these throws, as that one's going to miss for ball 1. Georgetown looking to hold on to that first place spot with a win here this evening. They are tied up with Cedar Park and Liberty Hill. The 1-0 was out and he reached out for it and poked the foul. A ball and a strike now to the Eagle right fielder. The DH is on deck. 1-1. That one inside. So 2 balls and a strike now to Landon Heil. The 2-1 pitch. That's outside. Niederhauser looking in, getting the signs from Godinez. Gets one he likes. The 3-1 pitch. So that's downstairs. The ball gets away, but the runner going to have to hold up there at second base. So now back-to-back walks to start the 3rd inning. As there's 2 aboard with nobody out for Riley Leininger. Leininger flew out after giving it a good ride there in the 2nd inning. Showing bunt. Torres charging up as he pushes this one down the 3rd base line. Niederhauser is there, the throw over in time. So a good sacrifice from Leininger pushes each runner over. Georgetown has runners on 2nd and 3rd with 1 out here in the top of the 3rd inning.
Number 3, Ty Klaus Kaisermore.
Brings up Klaus Kaisermore. Singled and came around to score that first run in the 2nd inning. As here comes Niederhauser. Misses outside there, ball and no strikes. Niederhauser checks the runner. Here's the 1-0. That's lifted high into the air. This one on the infield. Boyer trying to find it. Does. The runners will have to stay put, so that's now 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd inning. As Klaus Kaisermore pops up to shortstop, bringing up Logan Smith. Logan was hit by a pitch his first time up. 3 hits on the day so far for Georgetown. 4 would likely score 2. First pitch, just off the plate for ball 1. Petty on deck. It's the 5th batter of the inning for Georgetown. Both of the runners you see aboard are walks. Inside. Niederhauser still looking for the first strike to Logan Smith. The 2-0. That's swung on and lifted out of play. Thought they might have a chance at it for a moment, but quickly exited the field of play. That's the first strike there to Logan Smith. 2 balls, 1 strike. Niederhauser comes set. Looks in. The 2-1. Beauty of a breaking ball to even up the count at 2 apiece. Might be the best pitch Logan Niederhauser's thrown tonight. A lot of movement as that one started high and just plopped into the zone. The 2-2 now. Ooh, just off the plate. Excellent take there from Logan Smith. Count goes full. The 3-2 is lifted into the air. That one drifting into foul territory. And that one will get out of play. Santana giving chase. Now another full count pitch coming to Logan Smith. He was hit in his first plate appearance. This Niederhauser checks the runner. The 3-2. Outside, that's ball 4. Third walk of the inning for Niederhauser. Brings up the 9-hole hitter Andon Petty. Petty a bunt single in the second inning.
Number 16, Andon Petty.
Did not come around to score, but the right-hander here with a chance to drive in a few. Petty put it in a tough spot for Santana and Niederhauser last time. Don't imagine they'll venture the bunt single with 2 outs. So he takes a big swing through it. That's strike 1. Each runner here, result of Niederhauser walks. Logan, though, has started off the Eagle center fielder with the strike, and there, that one just misses for ball 1. Niederhauser gets his sign. The 1-1 is on its way. That one downstairs, a good stop by Godinez to keep it in front of him. Now 2-1 to Petty. Hellman on deck. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch. That's in there for strike 2. So an even 2-2 count to the center fielder Andon Petty. Niederhauser comes set. The 2-2 pitch. Beauty of a breaking ball, gets a swing and a miss at strike 3. That retires the side. Georgetown strands them loaded. We head now to the home half of the 3rd inning. Eastview has the top of the order due up. It'll be Berglund, Pullen, and Huerta right after this.
Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.
Third inning for Wade Denton coming up. Niederhauser doing a good job to get out of the jam. Striking out Andon Petty on a Ben Berglund comes to the plate. He's 1 for 1. The leadoff hitter in the game for ECU is the only base hit that they have through 2 innings. Berglund going to try and keep the hot streak going. As this one low in the zone, but a called strike. The 0-1 chased that one. Pitch out of the zone. Berglund down 0-2. Wade Denton. He's got a lot of room to work with the Patriot leadoff hitter. The 0-2 upstairs. Berglund stays alive. Denton looking in. 1-2. Upstairs. Wade Denton. That is a cowboy name if I've ever heard one. The 2-2 in the dirt. Count goes full. Full count now to Berglund. The payoff pitch from Denton. He's downstairs with it. Both pitchers have struggled a little bit with control, just finding the zone. That is just the third walk issued by Wade Denton. Five walks issued by Niederhauser, 3 now by Wade Denton, but they each had 2 walks through 2 innings. So now Ryan pulling to the plate, sacrifice bunt to get Berglund over to second base his last time up. So still over. First pitch to him. That's swung on, trying to execute a hit and run with Berglund, but Ben will have to head back to first base. Huerta on deck, Santana in the hole. Now pulling, showing bunt. That one downstairs. Berglund remains at first base. Denton looking in. As the sun's starting to go down on us, the throw over not in time on Berglund. It's the sun below the tree line where we're at. Pulling, showing bunt. The 1-1. As he pushes this one down. Denton there. Another sacrifice. So Berglund with a single in the first, now the walk in the third, and Ryan Pullen with 2 sacrifices to get up to second base each time.
Number 11, Tyler Huerta.
Don't always see that small ball style being played these days. Analytics and such. But Eastview likes to employ it. Like to get that runner in scoring position and sacrifice the out. As Huerta swings it a pitch low for strike 1. Tyler grounded into a fielder's choice in the first inning. The 0-1 to Huerta. Chases low, and that one fouled off. It does roll back into the field of play, but off the leg of Huerta, so it will stay. Stuff for Eastview with a good pitcher and a good hitter. Patrick Reyes being out of the lineup. Huerta now down 0-2. Coach coming over to see if he's okay. Want to prove to him that he's still got it. Was Huerta deemed healthy enough to continue here? Number 11 looking for his first base hit on the day. So he's down 0-2. Denton got him right where he wants him. Here's the pitch. As that one just sailed out of his hands. That'll happen. I mean, Once every now and again, you'll just have the ball slip out of your hands. But Eastview will certainly take that as Berglund gets to move to third base unencumbered. So a runner on third with one out. Tyler Huerta, a 1-2 count. Here's the pitch from Denton, as that's outside. Two. Eastview in good position to try and get their first run. Cut this lead in half. The 2-2 pitch to Huerta. Fouled back, he'll stay alive. Boyer comes out of the dugout to grab that foul ball. The 2-2. Here's Huerta. Chopped to first base. Berglund will have to stay put. Brings up Jesus Santana with Berglund remaining at third base and 2 outs.
Number 10, Jesus Santana.
Here's Santana. Strike one. Jesus grounded out to third in the first inning. The 0-1. Downstairs, that gets away. Berglund going to take off for home. He is in there safely. No tag placed by Denton. And with that, Eastview is on the board, and they've cut the lead in half. It's a 2-1 ball game. Now Santana. Load off his shoulders. Now you don't have to worry about straining a base runner. So he's got a ball and a strike as Denton delivers. Swung on, fouled off.
There you go, Wade. You got him, kid.
Ball and 2 strikes now to Jesus. Here comes Denton. That's swung on, grounded to second base. Their throw over from Davis is in time for out number 3. So on a walk, a sacrifice bunt, a wild pitch, and a pass ball, Ben Berglund is able to come home and score Eastview's first run of the ball game. Georgetown has 2 runs on 3 hits. Eastview 1 run on 1 hit. We head now to the 4th. It's the away half of the inning. Due up is the top of the order for Georgetown. It'll be Eli Hellman, E.J. Davis, and Zachary Mazog right after this.
Looking for future leaders we can trust and believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Texas. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It begins by making their grades and being on time for practice. It includes learning to listen, following directions, accepting responsibility, being a good role model. And it's about respect for officials, opponents, the rules, and each other. The result? It transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. High school sports. There's so much more than just a game. This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Back at the top of the 4th, a foul ball to get us started to Eli Hellman. Logan Niederhauser out there for another inning of work. This one skips in. A ball and a strike to the Georgetown shortstop. Eli, already a pair of walks in the game. As Niederhauser struggled with those here tonight. Breaking ball, that one gets right by him, and that'll be into center field for a base hit. So Eli Hellman with his first base hit of the game, but he's reached safely in all 3 of his plate appearances. Brings up E.J. Davis, a sacrifice fly his last time up.
Here you go, EJ. Here you go, kid. Good turn.
So a single and an RBI for E.J. Niederhauser checking the runner at first. Here's the pitch. That's low. That's another one right up the middle as Boyer fumbles it. A tough hop. Eats up Daniel Boyer. Been a pretty sure fielder.
Number 19, Zach Mazon.
Who's now with the pair of singles. Well, we'll call that one an error. Showing bunt now, that one outside. Zach Mazok, he's 0 for 1 today, was hit by a pitch in the first inning. So a base hit and the error. We've got 2 aboard, that one outside as Mazok showing bunt. He's got a 2-0 count now. It's been these 4th innings that have been so troublesome for Eastview. Torres charging up. The pitch, that one outside, he took it. The throw is in time. So Godinez guns down the runner at third base. And Eli Hellman records the first out of the inning. That's the 2nd time that he's been thrown out on the base paths. Davis does advance, though, to second base, so now it's 1 aboard with 1 out. A 3-0 count to Zach Mazok. Niederhauser steps off. Looked to me like at third base, the runner Hellman's leg popped up off the bag as the tag went to his back leg from Santana's. That's a 4-pitch walk now to Mazok to replace the runner there. Brings up Reese Bell. Bell with 1 runner in scoring position has a chance to bring it home. Reese 0 for 1 today, a strikeout and a walk. As it looks like this might be the end of the road for Logan Niederhauser as he hands off the ball. Maybe not yet. Nope, that'll do it. So Logan Niederhauser's day comes to a close after 3 1/3. Gives up 2 runs, 4 hits, 5 walks in the game. So now, coming to the bump will be Joe Quintanilla. I've seen Joe in relief a few times, but now out of the lineup today. Well, out of the fielding lineup, not playing catcher is more accurate, as he is the DH this evening. Spot we haven't seen Joe play in. We've only seen him not get the start at catcher twice now. He was out of the lineup against Liberty Hill, and now tonight he's the DH. So Quintanilla going to get warm. The first batter that he will face will be the first baseman, Reese Bell, with 2 aboard and 1 out in the top of the 4th inning. We'll be right back.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live, we bring your teams to you.
Joe Quintanilla on the mound.
Number 25, Reese Bell.
He's got some work to do as he inherits 2 runners. The 1 out. Courtesy of Andrew Godinez getting the throw out there at third base. The first pitch is just going to miss for Quintanilla. That's ball 1. The 1-0. Quintanilla checks the runner at second. The pitch is fouled back. So now a ball and a strike. Even count, 1-1. Here's Quintanilla. Upstairs, ball 2. Landon Heil on deck for the Eagles. The 2-1. That's swung on, lifted high into the air. Harmless into the parking lot. Quintanilla back to the mound, a 2-2 count. Niederhauser had 2 strikeouts in the game. One of them was against Bell. So that one misses downstairs. Godinez has a good job stopping it. 3-2. Got some track meets out here today. Plenty of school buses and plenty of cars in the parking lot this evening. The 3-2. Downstairs, that's ball 4. So Quintanilla loses Bell. Now the bases are loaded with 1 out. And here are those 4th inning scaries starting to rear their head. Let's see if Quintanilla can quiet it down before it gets too much worse. Bases loaded, 1 out. Landon Heil 0 for 1 today, had a walk there in the 3rd inning. So he swings at the first pitch as he pops it up in the infield. Coming up on it is Santana. Out number 2. As Georgetown has really left a lot on the plate here this evening.
Number 20, Riley.
A lot on the table or a lot at the plate. As now Leininger comes to the plate with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Riley is flown out and has a sacrifice bunt under his belt here this evening. Here's the first pitch from Quintanilla outside, ball 1. As Davis reached on an error. That one downstairs. As the 2-0 pitch, might be an opportunity for Leininger to swing at something. So that one in the zone. That's a 2-1 count now. Four hits in the game for Georgetown. 5 would break it open. The 2-1. That misses. That one's going to get away. Ooh, not sure how the runner doesn't come home there. But Davis has to hold up at third base. Good job by Andrew to just go track that thing down in as short amount of time as possible. As Mazak at third. Couldn't quite locate the ball as it kind of got behind and to the right of Godinez. But now 3-1. Quintanilla in danger of walking in the 3rd run of the game for Georgetown. And he does just that. That brings home E.J. Davis from 3rd, Mazak up to 2nd. He advances from second to third. Reese Bell from first to second. So Leininger first. Bell at second, Mazak at third. Davis comes home to score. It's a 3-1 ball game. So just as soon, Eastview gets it back. Georgetown steals it from him. This one missing. Quintanilla having a hard time finding the zone, much like Niederhauser. Ty Klaus Kaisemore, a base hit. He's 1 for 2 today. The 1-0. That's in the zone. A good pitch from Quintanilla. Ball and a strike now to Klaus Kaisemore. One on one. 3-1 ball game here in the top of the 4th inning. That swung on and fouled back. That one drifting into the stands and out of play.
Hey, do what you do best, 3. Let's go. Stay right side. Let's go, Ty.
Ty looking for a multi-hit game here in just the 4th inning. It's his 3rd at-bat. The 1-2. Fouled off, he'll stay alive.
Keep battling, Ty.
Smith on deck.
Get together, guys. Let's go.
Ball and 2 strike to the Eagle left fielder. That one misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Quintanilla looking to limit the damage to just that 1 run. This one's chopped to Boyer. Fields it cleanly, goes the short way for out number 3. So Georgetown does get the run back on a single, an error, and 3 walks. But 1 is all that they can get across with the bases loaded. And a good job by Joe Quintanilla to get out of it. We head to the home half of the 4th. Daniel Boyer going to lead things off for Eastview. A walk in the game for him so far. It'll be Boyer, Quintanilla, and Ellis right after this.
The University Interscholastic League would like to thank its corporate sponsors. Without the generous support of these sponsors, many UIL activities would not be possible. The UIL gives special thanks to Balfour, Baylor Scott & White, Dairy Max, Dairy Queen, Ford, Fox Sports Southwest, Gatorade, Hellas Construction, Max Preps, the NFHS Network, Nike, Register My Athlete, Spalding, and Texas Farm Bureau Insurance. These generous corporate sponsors support the UIL in all its activities, music, academics, and athletics. The UIL appreciates these sponsors and their participation in all that the UIL does in Texas extracurricular activities. On behalf of the UIL and its corporate sponsors, thank you for supporting UIL activities in your community and enjoy the game.
Back in for the bottom of the 4th. Boyer leading things off as he takes the first pitch for a ball. It's Wade Denton on the mound once again. Eastview holding on in this one. So that one, some chin music for Boyer. 2 balls and no strikes. Daniel walked back in his 2nd inning. So he's halfway there now. He swings at that pitch, lifts it high, and this one just going to get out of play. Into the front row of the bleachers. So now 2 balls and a strike to Boyer. Looking to get a hold of one. Sent one deep to left field against Glenn. The 2-1 pitch. He swings at a pitch high. That's 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Daniel. The 2-2 to Boyer. So he chops it to third base. The throw over from Smith will be in time for out number 1. Brings up Quintanilla, sacrifice bunt his first time up. That marks the first time this game that Eastview hasn't gotten the leadoff man aboard.
Number 13, Joe Quintanilla.
Brings up Quintanilla. The pitcher, formerly the DH, as he takes a swing at the first pitch. That's strike one. So Eastview effectively with no DH now as the pitcher Quintanilla is at the plate. The 0-1. Is that one outside? A ball and a strike now to Quintanilla here in the bottom of the fourth. Brings up Rendell Ellis, meeting at the mound, and this looks like it might be the end of the road for Wade Denton. As that pitch count starting to climb. He's thrown a lot of pitches tonight. And a new pitcher into the ball game. It's going to be number 11, Scott Beam, as Wade Denton's night comes to a close. In the bottom of the fourth, Denton exits, having allowed one run on one hit. An excellent start for Wade Denton, as he'll exit after going 3 2/3, bringing in Scott Beam. So Denton goes a third of an inning longer than Logan Niederhauser. But now Beam getting warm. We'll go ahead and step aside while he does it. Rendell Ellis at the plate for Eastview right after this.
The University Interscholastic League would like to thank its corporate sponsors. Without the generous support of these sponsors, many UIL activities would not be possible. The UIL gives special thanks to Balfour, Baylor Scott & White, Dairy Max, Dairy Queen, Ford, Fox Sports Southwest, Gatorade, Hellas Construction, Max Preps, the NFHS Network, Nike, Register My Athlete, Spalding, and Texas Farm Bureau Insurance. These generous corporate sponsors support the UIL in all its activities, music, academics, and athletics. The UIL appreciates these sponsors and their participation in all that the UIL does in Texas extracurricular activities. On behalf of the UIL and its corporate sponsors, thank you for supporting UIL activities in your community and enjoy the game.
Scott Beam starts us off with a strike. Rendell Ellis down on the count, 0-1. Good pitch there, but just missed the zone. That's inside. A ball and a strike now to Rendell. Ellis looking for his first hit of the game as he tries to chase one. Ball and 2 strikes. Every Eastview Patriot looking for their first base hit of the game, except for Ben Berglund. The 1-2 to Ellis. As you can't get it there, that's a swinging strike. So Wade Denton ends his evening with a strikeout of Joe Quintanilla, and Scott Beam comes in. In the third, came around to score the second run of the game for Georgetown after being hit by a pitch in the second. Torres back out to first. Santana
Number
sharing
5,
one last word with Joe.
Smith.
Quintanilla looking for a clean inning to try and keep the Patriots in it. Play ball. Here comes Joe. Swinging at the first pitch right to Santana. He loses it. Play's not dead. The throw over is not in time as it pops out of the glove of Torres. He would have been out. And Santana stuck with the play, but Gary couldn't quite handle the pick. And that could very well go as another error. And it is. So an error to start the fifth puts Logan Smith aboard with nobody out. Andon Petty to the plate. 1 for 2 today, a bunt single and a strikeout. Quintanilla starting him off with a pitch upstairs for ball 1.
Andon Petty, the batter.
The 1-0. He places another bunt down as Quintanilla comes up for it. The throw is not going to be in time. Another bunt single for Andon Petty.
Number 21, Eli Hellman.
So 2 aboard with nobody out. Another excellent bunt. And that's going to be another bunt single as Eastview is just getting eaten up on bunts tonight. So quickly, bases loaded with nobody out. E.J. Davis, bases loaded, nobody out. As Davis swings at this one, lifts it high into the shallow outfield. Pullen settling underneath it and is there for the put out. The runner's going to have to hold up at third base, and Pullen with a gutsy throw over there and maybe try to double him off. That's kind of been the story of it, is Georgetown hasn't totally been able to capitalize on some excellent opportunities yet. As Mazok gets started off with the ball. That pitch downstairs. As frustrating for Joe Quintanilla is it's not even that he's pitched bad. It's just Georgetown fundamentally is just beating Eastview tonight. 2 errors for the Patriots, 3 bunt singles for Georgetown. Mazok up in the count 3-0 with the bases loaded. Another run in danger coming home. Strike 1. Reese Bell on deck. Three, 1. Downstairs, that'll walk a run home. So Logan Smith, who got aboard with an error, comes home. Andon Petty to third, Hellman to second. Mazok to first base. Bases loaded for the power hitter, Reese Bell. Hasn't had the chance to do much at the plate. Does have 2 walks. Looking for a base hit, getting some coaching here. Quintanilla looking for his first strikeout here. Bell already went down as a victim once. As Joe steps to the mound. Downstairs, 1-0. 1-0 pitch. That's going to catch his own just low. That's strike one. It's an excellent pitch from Quintanilla there. As this one swung on and lifted into left, Berglund giving chase, and he's there for an out. This is a double play. This should be a double play. Boyer has it, and that's out number 3. Berglund gave chase, got the fly out, and at third base, Andon Petty didn't know how many outs there were. So once again, Georgetown not getting nearly as much as they should, as they were only able to hang 1 run after loading the bases with nobody out. Just a mental error there. Cost Georgetown at least 1 more, as that was plenty deep enough to get Petty to tag. As good job for Bell giving it a ride, doing what he was supposed to do. Just put it deep enough to let a runner tag. But with that, we'll end the inning. As Andon Petty leaves early, 1 run scores on a pair of singles, an error, and a walk. But that is it, as it's now a 4-1 ball game. As we head to the home half of the 5th inning, another new pitcher for Georgetown. We'll head now to the home half of the 5th inning. It'll be 8-9-1. Godinez, Torres, and Berglund due up for Eastview. Back in 30 seconds.
Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype U program, same-day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today.
Number 16, Andrew Godinez.
So Godinez to the plate. It's Landon Heil on the mound now for Georgetown, as he's going to get started quickly. And he's got Godinez down the count already 0-1.
Pitching for the Eagles, number 6, Landon Heil.
And I believe, not exactly sure, it's either number 11, Scott Beam, that has replaced him in right field, who was just on the mound, or number 10, Jacob Haddon, couldn't quite get a read on the number. It's one of those two. But now 2 balls, 1 strike to Godinez. As working very quickly is Landon Heil. 3 balls and a strike. Andrew, only other plate appearance he walked. As he chops this one foul, the count goes full. So 2 plate appearances, 2 full counts for Andrew Godinez. So now here comes Heil, the payoff. Is that one on the outside corner, a tough call to Godinez. So now 1 away here in the bottom of the 5th, Gary Torres to the plate.
Number 14, Gary Torres.
That one's chopped to third base on the first pitch. The throw over is in time to get Gary Torres a 5-3 put out. We have 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th. Ben Berglund coming to the plate. He's reached safely in both of his plate appearances, a single and a walk.
Number 9, Ben Berglund.
One 1-0 to Ben. That one misses in the dirt, so now 2-0 to Ben. Another ball, as Landon Heil has Ben Berglund ahead in the count 3-0. 3-0. That one's chopped, and that'll stay fair. The throw over is going to be in time. A nifty play at third base from Logan Smith. Retires aside a very quick 1-2-3 inning for Eastview. Landon Heil comes in relief and does his job. We head now to the top of the 6th. Due up for Georgetown is going to be Landon Heil, so it'll be Heil, Leininger, and Klaus Kissamore due up here in the top of the 6th. Eastview running out of time if they want to make some noise in this one. We'll be back right after this. Patriot Baseball on Vype Live.
Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.
Top 6 now. Quintanilla out for another inning of work. As he starts off, Landon Heil with a ball low. Here's the pitch from Quintanilla, 2-0.
Let's go, LG!
Leininger on deck. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. It's going to miss just inside, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. That's in there, strike 2. So the count goes full on the leadoff man, Landon Heil. The 3-2 pitch. That's swung on and lifted deep to left field. Berglund looking up, and that ball is out of here. Landon Heil takes the 3-2 pitch yard. Tacks on one more for Georgetown. It's a 5-1 ball game. Brings up Riley Leininger.
Number 20, Riley Leininger.
Is now starting off Leininger with the ball. The DH coming to the plate after walking his last time up. He's 0 for 1, a sacrifice, a walk, and a fly out. Leininger with a 1-1 count now after the foul ball as he swings at this one. Foul ball. So now a ball and 2 strikes for Riley Leininger, looking for his first base hit of the day. It's downstairs. The count goes even 2-2. Still nobody out here in the top of the 6th. 5-1 ball game. The 2-2 from Quintanilla. Well outside, 3-2. So the full count, Quintanilla back to the mound. Attacking the lefty as this one's hit high and That'll get out of play. Yep, that'll just get out of the reach of Eastview into the Eagle bullpen. So another 3-2 pitch is going to be on the way to Riley. Leininger back into the box. Quintanilla comes set. 3-2 pitch. Outside, ball 4.
Number 3, Ty Klaus Geismore.
Shown bunt, foul back. As Klaus Geismore comes for his 4th at-bat of the game. 1 for 3 on the day so far. The 0-1 pitch. That one, good catch by Godinez. A ball and a strike now to Klaus Geismore. Still showing bunt. That one's going to miss. The 2-1 pitch. That's outside again. Quintanilla struggling here. Was now back in. Geismore had 3-1 in the count. Nobody out here in the 6th. Showing bunt, that misses. Ball 4. So 2 aboard with nobody out in the 6th now. As we will have a pitching change. Joe Quintanilla, his day has come to an end. He goes 1 2/3. As we'll see who comes to the mound now. Like you might be giving the ball to Pullen. We might be bringing somebody off the bench, and they will. It'll be John Doherty. So Doherty comes in with no outs in the 6th with 2 aboard, and we'll be back right after this. You're listening to Patriot Baseball on Vype Live.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Texas. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association. Looking for future leaders we can trust and believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Texas. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It begins by making their grades and being on time for practice. It includes learning to listen, following directions, accepting responsibility, being a good role model. And it's about respect for officials, opponents, the rules, and each other. The result? It transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. High school sports. There's so much more than just a game. This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live. We bring your teams to you.
Doherty into the game now. He inherits Quintanilla's 2 walks. As they're still showing bunt. John starts off Logan Smith with a ball. Checks the runner at second. The 1-0 pitch from Doherty. That one outside as well. The 2-0 pitch. As a bunt, fouled back. So the count now 2-1 to Logan Smith. It's 2-1. Is that one laid down? That's another foul ball for Smith. The count 2-2. Leininger at second, Klaus Kaisermore at first. Landon Heil got us started in this 6th inning with the solo shot to left field. Two. Smith calls time. And here we go. The 2-2 pitch. That's swung on, and that one also a foul ball. Goes Doherty back to the rubber, and back into the box is Logan Smith. Doherty looks in. The 2-2 pitch. Outside, ball 3. The 3-2. Swung on. This one hit at Boyer. He loses it, and they're not going to be able to make an out. As that one's going to get away from Santana, and everyone's going to advance. So another run comes home to score. Klaus Kaisermore advances from second to third. And Logan Smith reaches on the air, advances to second on the second error. So 6-1, Doherty back to the mound. As that's a balk, it looks like. Haven't seen one of those. So one more in. So Logan Smith will stay put at second. Brings up Andon Petty. Upstairs to him. The 1-0 pitch now. As that swung on and lifted into left field. Berglund charging up at it. Dives for it. Can't make the play, but the runner scoots back to second base nonetheless, thinking that that ball landed. Still no outs in the 6th.
Number 21, Eli Hellman.
So Logan Smith stuck at second. 3 runs so far in the inning for Georgetown. Runner at first and second with nobody out, which is what Doherty had when he came to the plate. brings Eli Hellman to the plate. Runner goes. As Georgetown, with the game in hand, not taking their feet off the gas. Doherty looks in. Pitch upstairs to Hellman. Eli has reached safely in all 4 of his plate appearances. 2 walks, 2 singles. Is a 2-0 count. Runner goes. Is this one? They try to get the pick off instead of trying to get the runner stealing. So now runners at second and third with nobody out. Swing and a miss there. So now 2 balls, 2 strikes to Eli Hellman. Two. Foul back. So back to Doherty. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted foul down the first base line, out of play. Have the play on. 7 hits in the game for Georgetown. So he reaches out at this one, just trying to get on base. Two. Doherty looking to get around Hellman. Ball 3. Still no outs in the 6th. As this is the 6th batter Georgetown has sent to the plate. 3 runs already across. The 3-2. Ball 4. That one gets away. The runners are going to advance. So now 8-1. And the runner going to take off for second as well.
Number 2, E.J. Davis.
Brings up Davis. 1 for 3 on the day. Sacrifice RBI in the second. High. 1-0. Mazak on deck. That one misses as well. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Davis. Two to nothing. 3-0 count. Doherty looking in, gets a sign. The 3-0 pitch. That's a strike. Three balls, 1 strike. Nobody out here in the 6th. That's swung on. A run's going to score. They're going to go home with it. Godinez gets it back, and now they've got him in a rundown. They go back to Santana. They're going to get Doherty, and John able to place the tag, but the runners advance. So a fielder's choice for E.J. Davis. He reaches first and then gets all the way to second on the run around. Andon Petty out at home.
Number 19, Zach Mazos.
Puts Helm into third. Now Mazak up. We have time called. So we may have a pinch runner for Davis. Looks like Davis must have gotten hurt. As we'll have a pinch runner for him. That's Brady Peters. Pinch running in for Davis, whose night appears to be done. But now 1 out, 2 aboard at second and third base. 4 runs have come home so far in the 6th. As Georgetown keeping everybody in, keeping all the starters in. They're still being incredibly aggressive on the base paths. Doherty checks the runners as that's a huge lead there at second base. He's halfway to the bag as this one's laced, and that'll be a foul ball just on the line. It's now a ball, or 0-1 to Mazak. As Doherty looking for his second out of the inning. The 0-1. As he swung at the ephus, it is now 0-2 to Mazak. So here's the 0-2 to Zach. He swings at this one, that's hit well, but right to Ellis. Runner tags. They'll throw home, the runner scores. So a sacrifice fly brings 1 more run home, brings Reese Bell to the plate. It's a 9-1 game. And Bell, the 9th batter of the inning for Georgetown. If he reaches, they will have batted around. So here's the pitch from Doherty. Upstairs for ball 1.
Reese Bell, the batter.
Pile on deck. Homered to lead off the inning. The 1-0. Downstairs 2-0. The 2-0. Doherty checks the runner at second. That's on the outside corner. Strike 1.
You can't talk your way into that one.
The 2-1. That one upstairs, 3-1. Doherty gets his sign. Here's the pitch. That's in there, strike 2. Count goes full. Pinch runner at second base. The 3-2. Ball 4. This now 10 batters in the inning. Brings up Heil. Leininger on deck. pitch from Doherty. Upstairs. Ball out of places to right. The 1-0. Doherty looks in. Here's the pitch. And there's strike one. The 1-1. Here's Doherty. That's downstairs. Doesn't get away. So now 2 balls and a strike. Kyle, 1 for 3 today. Solo shot and a walk. The 2-1 pitch. That's swung on. As that one's going to get past Boyer, ate him up a little bit. Runner's going to dig for home. And he will score. Good throw from Berglund out there. As Boyer having a tough day there at shortstop.
Number 20, Riley Leininger.
Eagles into double figures as it might be time to pull Doherty. As Georgetown not opting to use a single pinch hitter here with a 9-run lead. 6 runs here in the 6th. So Doherty, his day has come to an end. Aaron Velos will come in relief to try and get the last out here in the 6th inning. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. You're listening to Patriot Baseball on Vype Live.
Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today. What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live. We bring your teams to you.
Velos to the bump for Eastview here in the top of the 6th. Georgetown has scored 6 so far. This is the 11th batter of the inning. Riley Leininger, as they're letting the starters play. No substitutions, no pinch runners. So 2 aboard with 2 outs now in the top of the 6th. It's a 9-run ball game. Well, there's a rule about if you're up 8 after 6, but not sure if that's just tournament rules or not. Would have to consult the rule book. So we may still be in for the long haul unless Georgetown tacks on one more right here. Of course, Eastview will still get a chance to bat no matter what, as that's outside.
Now pitching, Aaron Velos.
Velos starts his appearance with a ball. As a little underrated storyline is if you take out the first batter of the game, then Georgetown is throwing a combined no-hitter. As Berglund singled in the leadoff spot, Eastview is hitless since then. The 2-0, swing and a miss. Leininger looking for his first base hit of the day. He's 0 for 1. Has a sac bunt and a couple of walks. But now here's the 2-2. As Velos comes set. Checks the runner at second base. Here's the pitch. Sets downstairs. That's ball 3. Runners have to stay. And they will be taken off, though, as there is an open base there at third. Runners at first and second. There's 2 outs. The 3-2 is on its way. The runners go. Pitches in the dirt. We'll have another batter. Klaus Kaisermore to the plate. Ty is 1 for 3 today. Single and a walk. First pitch is inside. Velos walked his first batter. The 1-0. Make it a 2-0. It's Klaus Kaisermore. The chance to tack on a couple more with a 2-0 count. Here's the 2-0. 3-0. Three balls, no strikes. Velos struggling to find the zone as he's come in here. The 3-0 pitch. That one gets away. The runners will all advance. Brings up Smith as we've reached that threshold.
Number 5, Logan Smith.
As we have a pinch runner for the runner on third base with a 2-out count. So Heil comes out of the game. And we're ready to go. Was Logan Smith back to the plate for his second appearance. Reached on an error. Which could have been the second out. Actually, would have been the first out at the time. Is Velos struggling. A 1-0 count. Velos comes set. Coming on the 2-0 delivery. That's a strike. Given the call there, that pitch was a little low. Now 2-1. It's the 2-1 from Velos. In the dirt. Another ball and a run comes home. Here we go. The 3-1 is ripped. Foul. So the count full. Runners will go. The 3-2 on the way from Velos. So that one's hit, and that'll be down for a base hit. A couple more runs will score. (13-1). Brings up Andon Petty. Still not pulling the starters.
Number 16, Andon Petty.
Outside. One and 0 to Andon Petty. Here comes Velos upstairs. As Andon singled his last time up. He recorded the first out of the inning as well. About 2 hours ago. Two balls, no strikes. Velos, the 2-0 pitch. That one's chopped. Santana, the throw over, not going to be in time. Just call him out. Order going to turn over.
Number 21, Eli Hellman.
Hellman walked his first time up in the 6th. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. Chopped, and this may do it. The throw over from Boyer in time. Back after this.
Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today.
Back into it for the bottom of the 6th. As Georgetown puts up 11 runs. Excuse me, make that 10 runs there in the bottom of the plate for Georgetown in that inning. As Heil will be on the bump once again to try and close this thing out for Georgetown. It'll be Pullen, Huerta, and Santana due up.
Number 2, Ryan Pullen.
Ryan over today, a pair of sack bunts. Here comes Pyle. Pyle starts him off downstairs. That's ball 1. Landon came in the 5th. Got a 1-2-3 inning. But starts off the Patriot leadoff hitter 2-0. Swung on. So 2 balls, 1 strike now to Ryan. Huerta on deck. That one in there. Now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sile back to working quickly. The 2-2. Swung on, chopped foul. He'll stay alive. Two-two. That one's poked over to second base. Fielded cleanly. 1 away. Good routine job by the new first or second baseman of the game, Logan Smith, who started today at third, but moved over with the injury to Davis.
Number 11, Tyler Huerta.
Brings Tyler Huerta to the plate, 0-for-2 on the day. Huerta takes the first pitch inside. That's 1-0. It's 10 runs come home in that 6th inning for Georgetown. They've still got the starters out in the field. The 2-0. That's swung on, lifted high in the air to left field. Drifting back, settling under it for out number 2 is Klaus Kaisermore. But Tyler Huerta showing off some of that opposite field power. That one carried pretty deep out to left field. As we're going to have a pitching change with 2 outs. So we'll have a pitching change. We're going to go ahead and take our last break of the broadcast. Back for Jesus Santana.
Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype U program, same day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today. Hey high schoolers, are you interested in a career in sports media? Vype can help. Launched in 2017, our Vype U Ambassador Program is a one-of-a-kind educational scholarship program that offers high school students a chance to gain hands-on experience in the sports media field. Vype U also gives students a platform to build their portfolio of creative work under the guidance of Vype's seasoned professionals. From covering games to publishing photos, writing articles, and conducting on-camera interviews, each Vype U ambassador receives an immersive experience geared toward their interests, while promoting their own school and preparing them for their future. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out more about Vype U today. What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live, we bring your teams to you.
Got a new pitcher and a new hitter. There's a swing and a miss there for Hector Perez. Perez, the pinch hitter for Jesus Santana. Kyle Rapolo is on the bump for the Eagles. 0-1. Popped up. Fouling out of play. That one smacked to the pavement. Eastview now down to their final strike. Time call. Rapolo back to the rubber. Perez steps back into the box. Nothing in 2. Nothing in 2. Swing and a miss. That's all she wrote. Eastview loses it 14-1. They fall to 1-9. Georgetown holds on to that first place spot at 9-2 now, or 8-2, excuse me. So our last game for a little bit. We'll be back on Tuesday, where you get to welcome Rouse. After playing Georgetown, you got to go right back and play Rouse, and then on Friday they'll be on the road at Cedar Park. So that is our week next week. I'd like to thank you for tuning in to the broadcast. Hope you all have a great night, great rest of your week. Eastview falls to rival Georgetown in this one in 6 innings, 14-1. Good night, everybody.